Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode here on the Hermitcraft server. At the moment I'm just digging myself a hole. That's right, I'm getting rid of this ugly mycelium, getting rid of all of this dirt. I've actually just started digging this hole. There's really not too much to talk about at the moment. Decided to hit record because there is so much going on in my brain. Things that I want to talk about. I've been making plans. Aha, plans, yes. Because I got lots of plans for this island, but we need to start putting some of them into action. And one of the things we're going to do early on in this season is storage. Now that doesn't mean a big crazy redstone machine, but at least we'll put the chests in the correct positions. So later on we can build some big crazy redstone machines to automatically sort items. Now I've sort of been focusing around this middle area as where our storage is going to be. Kind of makes the most sense to put your storage in the middle of the island, right? An idea just popped into my head, one that I keep going to. So I'm going to share this one with you again because I've realised that I've forgotten about this idea with my plans for this season. Putting storage in the nether is a really smart idea because wherever you are on the island or in the world, you can probably get to that location quicker if you jump through into the nether. It's not what I'm going to be doing this season, but I'm going to share that idea for you in your worlds. Just think about it for a second. But anyway, over here we've got the spruce monster tree. I mean, it grew a few of these low ones all together and it's covered up all these blocks on the ground, which looks kind of ridiculous. But I've been over there chopping down spruce wood because we need to make chests upon chests upon chests to start getting this thing into position. So I'm going to be digging out this hole. We're probably going to have our storage a little bit lower down, and this is 11 blocks to the center. So it's about 23 blocks, I think, from one side to the other. And that might be big enough, I'm not sure. But I'm going to dig a hole down and we're going to put this slightly underground to begin with. So there's going to be a lot of digging. But I actually want to start off this episode by being a bit charitable and grabbing some of the items and some shulker boxes from here and leaving them over at spawn. I'm going to give a shulker box to every single hermit. So we're going to grab these. But we're going to do it by leaving it at spawn in a chest and just saying, you know, one per person, come along and take a shulker box. And as well as that, I've also got some armor here that's a little bit janky, like that. Curse of Vanishing. If someone wants that, if someone wants diamond leggings with Curse of Vanishing, they're welcome to have it. So we've got a few of these things, and I'm just going to dump those in the chest at spawn. And once again, just say one for each person who comes along and takes them. I just realised that we can fly to spawn. How cool is that? I've completely forgotten about our wings. Oh, so somewhere in front of us we should see Wells Knight's castle. I want to fly over the top of that and get a view of that. And also, I wish I'd have gathered more of these blocks, but basically I'm going to build a very small structure and build it out of the end city stuff, because then it'll be obvious to the other hermits. Now we're going to make a shulker box for each of the other hermits, and myself not included. There are 22 other active players on the server right now, which is absolutely crazy. And there it is, there's Wells's castle. I was about to say that we should see it any moment now. And he's actually here in the area, I believe, doing some AFK fishing underground. But if we go off in this direction, we should find the spawn area straight ahead. We've got a queue already, man. Python is queuing up. I've asked him to wait for a second. So let's talk about the building. I've just noticed there's a slab missing up there. I kind of just pictured a couple of blocks around a couple of chests, and then when I came over here and started building, didn't really know how to make that happen. I've never done just a very small teeny thing like this before, but there it is, nothing to marvel at. This is a temporary structure, and I decided to put it down on this sand because I felt like it kind of matched the yellow and purple over here. So what we are giving away are these items. First come, first serve, one per hermit, so whoever comes here first can pick one item out. And then shulker boxes, one per hermit. Now what I've done is I've renamed them all. So if you are looking for more hermits to watch, here are all the people actively playing on the server this season. And they've all got one of these each. So yeah, I'll message them all individually, let them know that this is here, and they can come over and pick up a shulker box. Now this is a temporary structure. I will tear it down because it is horrible. I know. And speaking of horrible, look at this. This is definitely not horrible. This is Tango's little building, which is evil and amazing and full of lava. And it's Tango's Lack of Rack donation shack. I love that name. So Tango is in need of netherrack and also nether brick as well. And I've got some that I'll have to bring over and drop off. And luckily for me, it's a very short flight back over to my base, isn't it? But anyway, I need to open the doors. Python is still waiting, man. He wants his shulker box. Well, I'm back safe and sound. It took me 2 of these rockets, which cost 2 pieces of gunpowder to get from there back over to here. Also used up a considerable amount of my elytra. We definitely need to get on breaking and mending on that thing. And as of right now, what I've been doing is just grabbing one that hasn't been broken. Obviously, I can repair these, but I'm going to try and get mending on them first. Now that I've dug out the hole, I don't think it's going to be quite as big as I actually wanted. I feel like what we're looking at is the space in the middle, right? So the storage then starts on the outside here where the dirt is. So I've been thinking, like, how do I want to go about doing this? And I think what we'll start off with is by putting in like a ring. Like, this is going to have a walkway, okay? There's going to be chests on all sides here, or maybe not all sides actually. Some bits will be a little bit open. But then there'll be like a walkway so you can go around in a circle. And I think this thing is going to end up having 2 floors to it, right? And the top floor, blur, is going to be bulk storage. Now, if we put all the redstone in for that bulk storage today or not, it doesn't really matter because we will build that one upwards. So lots of chests stacked on top of each other can go up, and then that means the second floor down below will not interfere with it, so to speak. But I do need to do a little bit more research on what it is we are building, because some of that redstone can stack up pretty high, so the space between the floors needs to be figured out. Alright, this project is going to be massive, and I was kind of thinking I can place a lot of chests in the right place to begin with, and that's kind of true, but there's a lot of stuff here that relies on redstone as well. So anyway, we've got these things in place that sort of give us a rough idea of where each of these are going to go. We're not going to leave the materials the same. They'll get changed over time because all the spruce here is kind of ugly. We want to make our base look nice and pretty. But what we're going to go for is groups of 8 chests on each side. They're going to be double stacked up like this, and there's going to be 2 groups on each side as well. And hopefully I've given myself enough space here. There's a reason why it's exactly this many, and it has something to do with dyes and something to do with coloured objects. Can we sort of, yeah, like that, so we can jump up here. Okay. Then I need a block here, which I actually haven't brought with me. Well, technically I have. We can use this slab right here. Excellent. And then I need this hopper to point into that. Very good. So then we have a hopper here, and then we're going to throw down a comparator, and this is going to detect the items going through, and it's going to go into a redstone lamp. No, it's not. That wouldn't work. We're going to have a block, then a redstone lamp, right? So that block will power this redstone lamp, but it won't power the one next to it. If we do it directly into the lamp, it will power the ones alongside it. So my idea here is to have a storage system that's going to tell you when it's full up with items. I've just realised I've done this the wrong way around. Okay, yeah, that means I can't open that. So maybe I need to redesign this a little bit. But anyway, there was something else to it as well. When we put items into here, that's not supposed to happen. Why did that work differently when I tested it? Okay, so the idea is that we've got a hopper above another hopper, and it should suck out the item before the comparator can detect it. So what if I throw in some items there? Aha, okay, so now, well, now that makes complete sense because I put it into the thing that the comparator was detecting. So only ever when the chests fully fill up and the hoppers go all the way back and it backs up that the light then turns on to tell you that it's filled up. And I thought this would be a good detection system to let you know how many of the items that you've got in place, so to speak. So I think these will look nicer with a little bit of depth. Maybe we add some back to front stairs there, so it looks like there's blocks going all the way across, and then some stairs on the inside for a little bit of an arc. There's some design things that could happen here, but down the bottom is where we're going to put these blocks, and we're going to have 16 sets of chests on either side. So that means 16 different colours of wool. Now the reason that I wanted to do this is because I found that like storing dyes is something you always want to know how many of them you have. And actually, I think what I really need to come up with is a way to tell you if your supply is empty. Do you know what? I need more time to work on this in general. Okay, so let's say we wanted to detect when it was empty. Wiring up the redstone in a side-by-side system becomes a little bit more tricky. You got that down there. If it outputs a signal, then it means items are in the chest. But then, you know, like, okay, so what if you got one die? You kind of want to know that you got more than that. I really just don't know what is the best way to go about doing this. You want a kind of indication of what sort of supply you have. So we're not going to rush into doing this, and we're not going to rush into a lot of this storage system actually. It's kind of hit me that I need more time for preparation. I'm actually going to try and rearrange my schedule so I start uploading a little bit less, 2 videos every 3 days, maybe 1 or 2 extra smaller videos, something like that, but it gave me more time to work on preparations because a few other things have hit me here. Now I've got really good ideas, but they take so much more work to put them into reality. So I was going to have one of those on each side. We've got one for wool, then we'll have one for dyes, one for stained glass, and one for stained clay, and I thought that was a really cool system. But then it kind of hit me, well, they're all going to be on the same level, so how do we get around the storage in our base? Because we need other types of storage system in here as well. And I started working on these staircases, and I'm not sure if I like this arrangement here at all, but it's practical. You can get up and down it easily, and it brings you to the next level, which I think is reasonably placed. But if we look at the one over the other side, that's quite a big gap to have between 2 floors, and I'm not sure it's going to look too great. It'll give us a load of empty space underneath. And perhaps we could put that to work with some pixel art or something like that. So how about this design? I think it's got some real potential, and I like the way that the signal gets transferred. We have to use a piston. It does have a little bit of a downside, which is that when the items are filtering in, it's going to activate it. But the idea is that by using droppers, we have a smaller space at the front here, so we can store 9 stacks of items, and then when we have any more than 9, they're going to reside in this hopper, which means that that thing's going to be turned on permanently. So you can look over at your system, you can see the lights are on. That means it's good, but perhaps you've built something with orange recently and now you don't have 9 stacks. You can always keep it topped up. And that's the way I want it to be. I want to know what jobs need doing in my base when I'm playing. So that's going to give us a good indication. Now, you might be thinking that we could add another detection system to tell us when it's full as well. The problem here is that if we're going to try and take a signal and loop it over to the front, we're basically going to block off the item filters that will bring the items into each of these, because we're going to do that as well. We're going to automatically sort them. So it's not possible for us to have a detection system at the top as well. Now overall, the storage space there is a little bit on the short side at the moment, which makes me wonder if we should perhaps put chests up the top here instead, something like that, or maybe even double them up, but then they're sort of leaning out where the ones at the bottom aren't. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to go with, but that alone would certainly help increase the storage size there. But the dropper seems to be the solution, and this little bit of redstone will work. Anyway, that was some sort of introduction to some of my plans for storage here, as we have a very different plan for today's episode. But you may have noticed my hotbar. I kind of realised I don't really need to have my diamond sword and my bow out when I'm in this area, because there ain't no baddies, which is one of the beautiful things about this area. And one of the ugly things is this mycelium. All of it's going to go, I tell you. Every single block will eventually be gone from this island. I don't see her.
Well, maybe that's the point.
Ooh. Okay, well, the first thing I saw when I came here, I looked into this building and I saw heads on the wall.
Yeah, we just don't pay attention to those.
I mean, you've got a collection of heads on your wall.
I mean,
I'm intrigued.
you know.
Who keeps these things? Oh, jeez. Okay.
I mean, it's decoration.
It's creepy,
right?
man. Hi. It's
I
definitely
don't know.
creepy.
I mean, they're just what Steve and whatever her name is.
Alex. Steve and Alex.
Alex. Yeah. That's about it. Welcome to my humble abode.
It's... I was going to say it's nice.
It's
Parts of it are nice. The parts with the severed heads aren't, you know. Oh.
Hey, are you judging me by my severed heads?
No, I'm not judging. I'm not casting any judgment on you, okay?
Oh.
I have severed heads of my own in chests and places.
You asked about these. They're here.
Oh.
Look in this chest.
Oh, nice one. Oh, thank you. How many of these can I take?
Help yourself. I have an infinity bow. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I will take 5. Do you know those infinity bows don't work with mending?
I heard that, but I heard there was a way around it. Like, it's either you add mending first or you add infinity first.
You might be right. Yeah.
That's what I heard, but
I mean,
can't say for sure.
I've seen that, then I've seen it get fixed. I can't remember. It might still... I'll have to look into that, man. I need to get me one of those bows, because my one is an infinity, but it's mending. But that's why I need loads of arrows.
I'd rather have infinity, honestly.
I'm going to see how it goes. I'm not sure what I want. I think you're right. I think infinity might be more convenient. But you got a bone meal farm then. Are these from skeletons, right?
Yeah, it's an AFK XP farm.
Ooh.
Using skeletons. Good. So, yeah.
So
right, so are you Are you ready to do this then?
Yeah, man. I ventured all the way over here to look at this beautiful building. I'm a big fan of the cobblestone wall. I
I
mean,
mean that I think that just that makes the entire build. So
yeah, it's it certainly draws your eyes to it. You know what I
that
mean?
pause. He was like, "Really?"
Yeah, man. I was like, what's up with this guy? Have you played Minecraft before?
I have. That's why there's so much cobblestone.
Oh,
What are you on about?
it's so awful looking, isn't it? And it goes
Are
into
you
the
having
river.
a laugh?
Are you having a laugh? You having a laugh, mate? Oh,
Oh my days.
yes. Oh my days, indeed. This is epic, man. So you rang me up. You were like, "Oh man, I really need your help. I'm such a newbie. You're a PvP mob killing pro. Can I have your help? Because I'm too
Well,
scared
I
to
mean,
take on the top level."
I don't know that it was quite like
Okay,
that.
what I said might have been fabricated.
A little bit.
It was very
Okay, maybe a
fabricated.
lot. So somebody mentioned they wanted. I don't know if that's. Are we talking about that?
Ooh, renovation. Hang on, let's talk about what you're doing here, okay? Because I know what you're doing, but I'm not sure my peeps do. You're going to renovate this place, right?
Yeah. So I found that I enjoy builds more. Like if I take something that exists and just make it mine.
Okay, you're kind of scaring me now. Like, I'm fearful for my base. Later on in the season, I don't want to see you just popping up and putting down xB's base in the middle of it. Jeez.
Well, I mean, let's not rule anything out yet. Okay.
Okay.
But no, like the season 3 monument base. That I
Yes.
think that is the most fun I've ever had with a base.
Yeah. It's kind of like an iconic
And-
part of season 3 as well.
And so I figured, you know what? If I'm gonna come back, I need to come back and do something big.
Yes. And this is big.
And so I decided to do this.
And it's looking good
And
so
so
far.
this entire bottom floor is just gonna be gutted, like
Yeah.
completely gutted.
Is
I
this
haven't
the
yet to
carpet colour you're
decide-
going for, though?
No, this is the carpet that was already in here.
The green one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this was this had like saplings around the wall and stuff.
Ah,
Like if you
okay.
look in here, all these saplings were like
Ooh, are you going to
along the
keep
wall.
like everything you find in here then?
yeah, pretty much.
That's cool. I like it. I like the Illager guy down here as well.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
He's got a missing eye.
I was looking for something inside of him because people are like, well, if
Oh.
you find those
Wait,
statues,
I can hear
there's
something,
something
though.
inside it. Yeah, that's upstairs.
Oh, it's upstairs. Okay. I thought there was one
Yeah.
inside his brain.
No, yeah, the first floor is completely clear.
That's
there
good.
There is a vindicator. Is that what they're called?
Vindicators?
Yeah, these guys.
So the Vex is the flying one. The Vindicator is the guy with the axe.
Yeah, that guy.
And then you've got the Evoker. I would love to get one of these from you. I said that, didn't I? And
Mhm.
I had
Well,
a
that's why I was like-
genius idea on how to transport it through the Nether.
That's
Just-
what I was like. That's why I said, "Are we talking about that?" That's what I was like, because you mentioned you wanted something.
Oh,
but I
well, we're
wasn't
talking
sure.
about it now, man.
Well,
It
you
can't
brought
be
it up, though.
unsaid. Oh,
You said it.
I did
No,
say it.
So we have to try to salvage or save as many of these guys as we can. Is the whole point?
Yes, kinda. Well, I mean that's what I did last season, okay? And I took them back to the overworld, and it was horrible. I ran into problems where they disappeared, and it was a nightmare. And then no one ever took one, even though they were free. I mean,
Because you're not the only one that's mentioned they want some of the Vindicators.
yes. Well, if people are telling you
So-
directly they got plans for them, because I got plans for one, then I mean it's a good idea to keep them, right? No one asked me to do this last time. I just did it.
So
Oh.
yeah. All right. Are you ready?
Well,
Ready?
I was going to say I brought with me potions, and I brought with me, let's see, a golden apple just in case, and I got ender
Yeah, some
pearls,
golden
which
apples.
probably ain't going to be too useful. Got water buckets. What I don't have is torches.
I have some.
Can
here's some
I
coal.
borrow? Oh,
There's
thank
some
you very
coal,
much.
and then over in the chest over there.
Oh,
there's
gotta
like a
make
ton
them
of wood.
myself.
Well, I mean,
I'm unhappy.
There's even a load of sticks in there. You didn't have... Jeez, this guy. You
Well, I
guys
guess
believe
at
this
least
guy?
I didn't have to make the sticks, you know. Probably going to use all of these.
I mean, yeah, that would probably been a deal breaker, right?
Exactly. I would have just, nope, turning around, going home.
That's a long run. You sure you want to do that for nothing?
I ate 10 pieces of food coming over here. That's how long your Nether tunnel is.
It's pretty great.
We are a long way away.
Let's
All right.
do this.
Yeah, one thing I want to say, but you already know this, is they're tougher than when they were first added. And I died a couple of times, I think, last time we fought them. So I'm kind of aware that they're going to be a pain in the butt.
Yeah. As long as we save as many of the Vindicators as we can, that's all I'm worried about.
So less fighting,
Nobody's-
more saving, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Alright, that guy's dead.
Zombies so far, come on. Woohoo.
And apparently, like, there's secret rooms or something in this place.
Yeah, if
Are
you
you
dig through
familiar
the
with-
walls, you'll occasionally just realise that a room is sort of like not connected to a hallway, you know? Oh, that's a spider. And you
That's a
one-shot
spider.
him. It's a dead spider.
Power 5. Oh, okay, there's a guy right...
I hear you getting attacked.
Oh, okay.
There's one next to me. Okay, so there's one. Okay, there's one following you. There's one following me. Right, and you've got the right strategy there. Okay, come round to this corner, young man.
These guys
Very
hurt,
good.
like, a lot.
Oh yeah, they do damage. They got beefed up. Like when they first added, they weren't all that. Very good, very good. Okay, one in this corner, and you got one as
There's
well.
over here. Alright. Doing all right so far. Oh god, you scared me. I
Sorry.
thought you were another one coming up behind me.
I should have changed my skin, man. I should have just like put an evoker skin on, taken off my. I would have been dead so quick though.
And that's something like I would not put past you either. So
Yeah, I like to be trolly, that's for sure.
that is Uma.
I thought this room only appeared on the top floor, the war room, this one. No fighting in the war room, everyone.
Oh, creeper.
Okay, here's the way to the next floor. And there's a little
Right,
back
did
area
we-
here. Uh-oh, uh-oh,
Okay, yeah, looks
uh-oh.
like we-
That was very bad. There are 2 evokers back there.
Oh.
Yes.
Should we
Oh,
just kind of
we've done a
run
lap.
back
Okay,
there?
so this is the next place to go to anyway. Did you head up there? Wait, that's an evoker,
no,
man.
I'm down here.
Okay,
God.
spawn some Vexes.
Yeah, I was just trying to block him in so they...
Oh, he got you with the spikes.
Ow. Stop it.
Whoa. Oh, jeez, he came at you. He's got a shiny sword as well. Yeah, there he is.
Get out
Going through walls and stuff.
Hacks. They got hacks. Okay. Maybe we just, like, ignore them for now?
You could probably block this off and they would just let you be. I mean, they're the ones that you got to kill, right? Although, that being said, last season Tango brought one of them back, right? And he sort of pushed a glass block inside its head and then it became, like, passive. Oh, there's a gap. That's something for you to fix with your renovations.
I don't know why you put that there, but I don't appreciate it.
It wasn't me, man. Whoa. Spider. Skelly Bob.
Guy.
I'm out. No, I'm not out of torches. I just need to swap it over.
Okay.
All right, next room. What we got? Are we going to kill the next evoker that we see? I haven't killed anything yet. I came here to do some slaughtering.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could go back and kill those other evokers. I'm not...
Yeah, kill the evokers. The Vindicators will keep. The Vindicators are useful. Oh, jeez! He's on my head. There's another one in here.
Another what?
Made me panic, that guy did.
Don't be scared. It's fine. What are you so scared for?
I don't know, I don't like dying in this game. I've only died once so far, I want to keep it that way. Right, is there anything inside the chicken? Like an egg?
What came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, that guy got wrecked.
Yeah, there's nothing up there. Okay.
Okay, another library room. I'm getting a lot of evokers in here. Getting a spider. Oh, you gotta be careful in these rooms. I put some torches in the last one, but I didn't put them up top. Because it's up top that they'll spawn, wouldn't they?
Okay. Well, I mean, if nothing else, we know that there's those other evokers back there to kill. So.
For our fun. Oh, jeez, no! Oh! Oh, that guy almost exploded. Whew.
Nice.
You have to break the line of sight. If it wasn't for that little wall there, I would not. He would have blown up, you know.
All right, here's another mob arena.
Oh, there's a creeper in the arena. Do you want to go creeper boxing?
Holy, look at all the spawns in there.
We got some spawns up here. Zombie villager. Dude.
Oh, sorry.
It's quite alright. Ow. You shoot me, he shoots me.
I was just shooting and all of a sudden a zoom up.
There is a lot of mobs. There's a lot of mobs.
Yeah. Did you see all of
Oh
them
my
in that room?
goodness me, there's like 4... How many creepers are in here? It's like 8 creepers in that room. What the hell?
Has Mumbo Jumbo been here?
I think it might be because a lot of players are on Mushroom Islands. The mob cap is raised.
Yeah.
Can I shoot through the gaps of a fence? No, that's not a thing, is it?
That should be a thing, but it is not a thing.
I would like for that to be a thing.
Oh, the zombie just like spawned in front of my face.
Really? Oh, yeah. They can do that though, can't they? Right, I'm gonna do a lap.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I rounded the corner and creeper was staring at me. Okay.
It's times like this I'd like a grenade in this game just to lob over that fence, you know? That would be convenient.
Mind-controlled creepers.
Ooh, that would be even better. Okay. Oh, no. This place looks bad. Okay. Too many skelly bobs. Thank you, XB. Oh, little guy! I'm running away from the little guy.
The baby's the one you gotta watch out for.
Yeah. Oh, you've wrecked
There he
him. Thank you very much. Torches. Okay, get set on fire, you. Nice. He dropped his pants.
Alright. Ooh, more heads. Nice. I'll decorate with all the heads. Like right here? Nope. No, that's the...
That's the same one. I vandalised your wall.
That's alright.
Oh, it's a chicken! Why is there a chicken up here? What?
Where? Oh.
How'd he get up here?
Do we really want to know?
Wait, there's chickens on the roof! Dude, I think they're trying to take over your Woodland mansion, you know? That guy's giving me evil looks, I'm telling you. So are we going to kill the evokers or you want to keep them?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay. Let's kill them. Okay, I don't see one yet.
That one's dead.
Oh, that quick. Okay, that guy's burning. I love that sound he made. I just realised you're using an axe, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in my face. Invisible in my face.
So much damage.
Oh
my god, these guys. I've never.
I've got that on my axe as well. I put smite on mine, so it's good for the undead. Well, and it's bad for the undead. It's good for me.
Was there like some trick to fighting these guys? Because they suck.
I don't know really. We need to be in an open space, man. That's what we need to be
Other
in.
than running? Alright, I ran.
Ah, gotcha. That guy got wrecked. I think they're despawning now. They've been alive for too long.
Okay.
They're wimping out. They're following you! Oh,
Stop it,
nice.
guy. Get off me.
Nice.
There.
Oh, there's one more.
Okay.
Why is he running backwards? He's literally running backwards. What a coward.
He's not retreating. He's just advancing in the opposite direction.
Advancing in advancing in the opposite direction.
Right, is there seriously like no
Gotcha. Okay.
secret room there?
There might be a
this
secret room
really
in
the
the one below. So that was my buddy, Mr. xBCrafted, and now that we're back at the Mushroom Island, we can free up some space on our hotbar and project for this season. We've got to make a trophy room, and we're going to have mementos for each of the things that we do. I'm never going to use this Totem of Undying. I might rename it, but its home is going to be an item frame in that trophy room. And if you liked Mr. xBCrafted and you like the sound of his project, which is renovating a woodland mansion, then head over to hermitcraft.com. You can find a link to his channel over there. And that's going to be it from me this episode of Hermitcraft. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like on the video. As always, thank you for your support. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.